What is up guys, JayFerGaming here and welcome back to my classic 80s season on F1 2013. This is the penultimate race of the season, the Italian Grand Prix. I say that we do have two Italian Grand Prix to finish the season, but first up it's Monza. Next time out it's similar, so if you're new to my channel do hit subscribe and look forward to the final race of the season as well, and do check out the previous races in this season. But we've gone through a number of classic tracks. I am going for a 90s classic season for the next series, and I'm going to do it quite differently. There'll be more racing involved, so look out for that one. I'll explain it more in the final race of the season. But building up to Monza, we've got a 40-point deficit to Nigel Mansell, so we really just need to win these final two races and hope for a bit of a miracle, because Nigel Mansell, as you should know if you've been watching this series, is awarded pole position every single race once again. It's just so unfair. The two Ferraris back in P4 and P5. Schumacher ahead of Berger. Let's see what we can do. We just need to put Mansell in the wall to be really honest. But we're building up. Long run to turn 1, 5 lights, and away we go. Can we get a good start? Doesn't look like we've got a great start compared to the cars ahead. Our teammate on the left, Gerhard Berger, looks like he's going to overtake us, but we could outbrake the AI into turn 1. Let's see how things go. A little bit cautious compared to them. Hill on the outside. He actually started behind us for once, and side by side through the first chicane. Can we get better traction than our teammate? Yes, we can. Up to P4 here. Now we're coming through Curva Grande, one of the most famous corners in F1, and Fittipaldi's right on the back of Mansell, and they're slowing each other up, and we've got the momentum. We're gonna go for the double overtake into the second chicane. And we performed that move very nicely indeed. Oh, we've clipped the gravel there, but it hasn't hurt us too much. I don't know if there's been contact behind us, but there is a big gap. Mansell has had a bit of a shocker from pole position. Look at Hakkinen going to the distance. What a start for him in the Lotus, and we're trying to chase him down. Schumacher versus Hakkinen, just like back in 98 and 99. Should be very competitive, and we're gunning for the win here. We need this to have a shot at the title. We've got a very long outside shot, but we still got a chance. Corner cutting like that is not approved around here. I took that Ascari in the wrong gear, just getting used to it. Of course, I say it every race in the series, I don't do practice before, so it's very tricky. But we've put the car up to Rich Mix, and now we're looking to chase down Mika Hakkinen while watching Mansell in the rear view mirror. I mean, we still can't even see him. He's really struggling in this race. It seems like the Williams isn't performing that well around the Monza circuit, and the Ferrari is probably the quickest car around here by the looks of things, but we're closing in. Look at the straight line speed. Rich Mix and the slipstream having a look at Hakkinen, but no, we're not going to get a move that into the chicane. But as long as we stay close, we should use the slipstream to overtake the Lotus ahead of us. So let's see what we're like in the middle sector. We have gone for setup with all out straight line speed, and it kind of shows here as we lose the back end, slide off the curb as well, but luckily we don't spin out or anything. But yeah, in terms of setup, I've gone for the fifth setup, far to the right, all about straight line speed. So we might struggle in sector 2, but hopefully down the start-finish straight up to Parabolica and this, I don't know what it's called, the entry to Ascari, we should have the straight line speed to close in on Hakkinen. We're pushing very hard there. You can see just making the most of all the runoff area, nearly going onto the gravel. And look at this run, so much speed. We're going to go for the move. Can we take P1 into Parabolica? Yes, we can, but we've taken a narrow entry into the corner. Don't want to be going off the track. There, of course, isn't any runoff area, just like the good old days. But we have taken the lead here as we go into lap 3. Let's see if Hakkinen can fight back here. He is in our slipstream. Not sure if he's in Rich Mix or anything. And I'm not sure if the AI are aggressive enough to go for moves, but he's not close enough to go for the move. We do defend. Set the fastest lap of the race as well. That was a brilliant lap from ourselves. We've put ourselves in a prime position to take the victory here in Monza. And it looks like Mansell's not even in the top 5 now looking at the leaderboard. He's having an absolute shocker here. And actually, if he does finish in P5 or lower, that keeps the title race open for the final race of the season at Imola, which is that is exactly what we want to see. Even if it's like a 25-point gap in the final race, we still have a shot. But we didn't get a great run through there through Ascari, so we're going very defensive into Parabolica again. Hakkinen's on our tail. Is he going to outbreak us? He is going for the outside line. No, he does not. And we have to go down to third gear instead of fourth because of the line we took through Parabolica. But it looks like we've got a better run through there, which is surprising considering our line there. But on to lap 4. We are ahead of Hakkinen. I don't think he's going to be close enough to mount an attack. I don't feel like he's got the straight line speed as we have in this Ferrari as we break for turn 1. No mistakes so far. We're driving a very solid race. And now, because of the lack of action, we're going to go for a super lap, try and get the fastest lap of the race, a lap around Monza in the Ferrari, as we actually do set the fastest lap of the race. But hopefully this parade lap, just showing my lap off, will be quicker than that. 26.9, we like that. So we're braking for the first chicane. Very nice indeed. The back end sliding around. You've got to just kind of counter it and then just jump up through the gears. Now we're going through Curva Grande. It's a really big curve, I think is the translation in English, but we're coming down to the second chicane, or it is also known as Le Chicane de. I've totally made that up and kind of corner cut the chicane as well, but we're looking good. This is a very quick lap. We're pulling away from Hakkinen like there's no tomorrow. Terrible line through Lesmo 1, very deep, a lot of understeer, but we're still on the track, which is the main thing. Throw the car through Lesmo 2 there. Don't want to get on the curb too much because I'll probably spin out into the barrier. We'll be using DRS here, of course. Yep, of course we're using DRS, and we come into the braking zone for Ascari, trying to make all of the track work. That's very nice. Keeping the car under control, 4th gear, flying through this section, making the most of the runoff area. We've got a 3.5 second lead over Hakkinen. This has been a great lap. Not sure if it's as quick as last time, but hey, we're going to take the victory as we come into the final corner. Parabolica at its finest, so much speed, so much G-force pulling our neck to the left. Brilliant lap here. We're celebrating. Michael Schumacher in the Ferrari wins the Italian Grand Prix at Monza. 25 points on the board. Just a brilliant victory overall. And yeah, that's just a fantastic feeling. I can only imagine driving a Ferrari winning with the Tifosi around you. But there's the result. Our teammate Gerhard Berger came back in P3, but Mansell down in P5. That means the title battle definitely goes to Imola in the final race, and it means he has a 25-point lead over us. So we've kind of got to punt him into the barrier or something. Hope he doesn't finish. But yeah, it looks like it doesn't look like we're going to win the championship, but we can always hope. That's going to be the main thing in our mind. So we look at the driver standings. There's the 25-point gap confirmed. We've got a 24-point lead over Fittipaldi. So second place is pretty much confirmed, which is pretty solid for this series. I know this series is more of a bit of fun than taking it seriously, but the 90s one I'll be taking very seriously. That's going to have a very different feel to this one, I can promise you that. My teammate's kind of struggling in P5, not really helping us in the Constructors battle. He needs to definitely pick things up. Hopefully he jumps up to P3 in the standings in the final race at Imola. I'm definitely looking forward to that track. So the gap in the Constructors is 28 points. Very difficult to overhaul. So if you have enjoyed this race, please do leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the finale at Imola. Goodbye.